everyone, it's Kristen Young. I just wanted to go over um, the BAT, the Business Activity Tracker. I've had a lot of questions about that since I've been using it. I started using it actually after I talked to Angela, our upline, and I decided, you know what, she's right. I have not used that tracker before. I really want to set my goals and I want to know how to track them correctly to see where my business is going and make it kind of more a professional business. Um, so I do mine on my computer. I know lots of people like to print them out, but this is what I do. And I email it to Megan every week so then I can get feedback from her every week on what I should be doing. And really, it's more for me. I love that she comments back, but like, um, it's more for me to be held accountable. Like I did this week. I'm not used to having my own boss, I guess. I still want to report to somebody. But anyway, so this is, you go on to, there, the BATs are in everybody's team page. But if you, for some reason, cannot find it, it is on Team Beachbody. So you want to log in. This is my husband's account, but so I log in. You go under Coach. You go in the online office. And you'll go under trainings. And you want to go under coach trainings. If you haven't, just a sidebar, if you haven't looked at this stuff, go in here and search. There's tons of great resources on all the benchmarks that we are here to hit in our business. So you want to go under the Coach Business Center. You can look at all the things here, but you want to click Learn How. You'll find the BAT, where is it? Right here. So you can open that up. You can save it and save it as an Excel sheet or something like that for you to use, or you can print it or whatever you want to do. I personally use mine as an Excel sheet. I have them up here. So this is my original. I have my name, my rank. I changed my dates around because I wanted to be a Sunday start for a new week every week. That's when I do like my master to-do list each week. So for me, I wanted a new week on Sundays. But so in here, I just check if I'm doing it. So if am I being a product of the product? I'll click yes. Am I doing my personal development? I'll put a Y for yes. Am I watching coach, staying connected with the coach groups and stuff like that, and doing my wake-up call? I'll click yes. And then am I doing my social media posts? Am I doing 3 a day? You can change this. So if you want this to say 3 posts per day, personal health, fitness, and motivation, that's personally what I do anyway. But if like you have another one you want to add in there, or you want to change this a little bit, you can change those. New contacts, 2 to 5 every day. That's when I'm adding people to my friend list on Facebook. Am I doing that? Am I inviting people to challenge groups, 2 to 5 every day? My personal goal is 3 invites to challenge groups right now. So I would put yes and that I got 3. Am I inviting people to learn about the business? My personal goal, again, is 3 every day. And I would do 3 and yes. Am I following up with my customers? I do this weekly. I do 1 mass follow-up every week, and then just like answering any messages they send me, following up in the groups and stuff like that. Again, post on the challenge groups, and then connecting with your team and making sure you're looking at the team pages every week. So this is how I customized it a little bit. I don't follow this part yet, this new contacts, new customers, new coaches in here, but I am going to start that probably in November. I basically just copy and pasted this below a couple times because my goal is to fill these little boxes. I added my Facebook friends. I'll put in my total. So like I'll show you my one for this week. So I have 892 friends. My Facebook goal is 912, and then I'll put what I reached, and then that'll transfer over to my next week's. Excuse the names. So then when I am using this as well, what I'll do is I'll put the date of the week. My goal is to go diamond by December. My current rank's emerald. And then down here, so if I sold somebody, I hit green for money. I'll just make my text box green. I just paint it, like drop down and pick green, and then you can paint it. I want that off there because I haven't talked to her yet. If it's somebody I'm like in the process of talking to, I will make it yellow. And then if it's somebody that's interested in the program, a program or coaching interest, I will turn them red. This girl's actually got to be red. She's interested in coaching. And this girl needs to be yellow. Sorry, I'm doing my work for the week. And then like if I do a hey girl, I'll just put HG. If it's a coaching, I'll just put coaching. If it grays out, it means they weren't interested at this time. Boo. They're still on there, so I don't delete them, but it's just somebody I'm not going to actively follow each week. So then if you, like, I'll go and save it. You can see I saved mine as for the week of. And then this one is my original. So I have it all set up for myself for the new week. So I just come in here, I change the date here, and then I save it. I'll just go in and hit save as, week of, and I'll back out the original. And I'll do like 10, 11, or whatever. I really like it if I can go back through and like look at last week's. This is what I've been doing with mine, and you can do it or not, but you can see here's all my BATs. But like if I go back through, this is last week's, and I'll go back through and I'll see who I'm talking to, who I need to message again, who I've sold to, who I need to get into groups, if they're going to do a free group, something like that, or like if they're going to go on my coaching call. Like this is a way for me to like look at this. It's organized. It's so much easier for me than having the like scratch out of their names and crossing them out and like highlighting them. Like this like flows so much nicer for me. Like I'm able to see it. The handwriting worked for me for a very long time, but really this is much more effective. And then you can prove it. Hey, I didn't like this week. I went over my goal for Facebook, but like, and I had a really, really good week. You can see how many people were for coaching that I messaged for coaching. Like I really did. I hit every goal. Saturday I worked, so I usually write that in as to why I didn't do something on my nursing shift days. I have a hard time following up with this. But that's how I use the BAT. You guys certainly make this your own. This is just what I do. And like every day I add something I want to focus on. Or not every day, but like every month I'm starting to like reevaluate how I'm using it. Like I didn't start with adding all these boxes. I just started with doing 10 for the week. Then I was like, okay, how can I track that I'm following them? And I can highlight things and use colors and make it look pretty. And you can basically do whatever you want with it. Has the national wake-up calls. And the other cool thing is that even though this is on my Facebook, or I'm sorry, my Excel, I can still click these links. So if I need instructions on how to do something, like if I'm like, gosh, I don't know what to say about how to invite, you can still click on these. I thought it popped up. Let's see, did it? No, maybe it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it does. In my original? There we go. Here it comes. Takes a minute. I'm too impatient. So it'll pop up these little links and conversations and stuff like that. So you can still use those links, which is pretty cool. Just obviously takes a minute and I'm impatient. And like, look how you should be talking to people and, you know, just getting some extra help if you want to use the contact list. This isn't one that I use, but I guess I could look into it. It definitely just helps keep things organized is the end result. And much more organized than your paper and pen, much neater. And if you're mailing it to your coach, you can email it to them or send it, I guess, through Facebook or something. It gives them a way to help you. So if you're telling me, yeah, I'm doing this, I don't know where I'm struggling, I'm not hitting Success Club, and I just don't know what to do. Do this for a week and see what happens. Are you or for the month even, change it up. If you're having trouble and you're struggling, this will force you to do these. Then that way when you go to your coach, oh, Kristen, on Monday, why didn't you send any coach invites? What happened? What was going on? So you're held accountable. I can hold myself accountable. Saturday, why did you do nothing? You should have done something. I mean, I give myself 2 days a week to be kind of relaxed, but if I really want it, I should be doing it, right? Makes sense to me. Anyway, but it gives them a tool to help you along. And then that way you're not messaging them oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help me. Well, this way they can help you and they can see what you're doing and get an idea of where you're going wrong, or if it's social media, if you're hitting no's every day, well, of course you're not getting anybody because nobody knows what you're doing. Or if you're not adding new people to your contact list, well, yeah, you need to keep building your market. Or if you're not inviting to challenge groups, you're not inviting anybody so they don't know, that we're doing this and that we want you to be involved. I still have some people, I've been doing this for almost a year, it'll be a year in November, and I still have people telling me, I didn't know you were a coach. What? How do you not see my Facebook? But they don't, and this is how you're going to get to those people, okay? All right, if you have questions, please email me if I didn't explain something the right way, or you just wonder, what I'm doing with it now. Please let me know. I'm open for all of you to ask questions, and I hope if you don't use this, you find another way that works for you. This really works for me, and I kick myself over and over again for not using it when I was a new coach. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for listening.